last night, obviously a different competition, but a handful of the regular guys. What did you make of not only the mix of the guys, but just kind of the fight of the team? Because that was something Coach talked about quite a bit.
Yeah, I first of all congratulate the club on winning. I don't think there's any regular guys and guys that aren't regular. I think it's a mix of 25 or 6 guys who are all regulars and all capable of playing. That's why we are a team, and that's why we all train the same way. I was really happy with the way basically everyone played, from Bushy all the way up to Kucho, who we're happy to have back. He only played 45, but it was good to see him play and pull up after the game with absolutely no injuries or no problems, which is a credit to the medical staff here that worked really hard with him over the past few weeks. It's a credit to the whole club for looking after him. About the game, I think we handled the game and ourselves quite well. Obviously would have preferred to finish the game a fair bit earlier, but we didn't. The goalkeeper had an unbelievable game, which is, hat off to him for coming up big in such a game in the cup against us. And I think they were very motivated to play at a beautiful stadium and against an MLS side that's been doing really well. So, again, I think we should have killed the game off a fair bit earlier, but in the end we still ended up achieving what we wanted, was to win.
I talked with Josh Williams last week, and he was talking about the things you guys are asked to do as center backs under Coach Nancy. He used a term like baiting the attackers. Can you kind of elaborate on just the adjustment that you guys have had to make as center backs, playing a little bit more than maybe other coaches may have asked in the past?
I can elaborate a little bit, but I can't do too much because I don't want to give away a lot of the things that we do. But look, it's basically, as every coach has his own principles in the way and style he wants you to play. With some coaches, it's just some coaches want two or three central defenders who are just going to be strong, rock solid, good in the air, and be able to win tackles. Some coaches want you to play a bit more. Other coaches want you to use your brain a bit more. So it's just a mixture of all three, four, things that you can do as a central defender. It's just a matter of, with the way we want to play, we need to have a bit of composure, need to have belief in ourselves, and it's us the moments out when we can play forward, when we can play square, when we can play back, when we can just keep the ball. I think it's what the coach is asking from us is, it's not science, it's just football, but just in a different kind of way. Sorry about that. If I covered everything, I tried, but I can't really tell you, hey, look, this is what we want to do, and because I don't think that would be really good.
Alex, for you, just having Kucho back in the attack, what does it give you guys to have him back on the field?
Kucho is an unbelievable player. We are glad that he's back. It was a tough one. We're happy that he didn't need surgery for his knee, and like Milos said, the staff handled this injury really good, and we are happy for him to be back.
I guess for both of you guys, just heading into Miami on Saturday, what's sort of the mindset, the approach to that one as you have this one and then a week off next week?
We are happy with the win in the cup, and we'll go in MLS to get 3 points, because of course we are a little bit disappointed in the last our 2 performances. We just got 1 point in our last 2 games, and we need to do better.
Does having Kucho out there change the way you guys attack at all? I know Christian is obviously a different player, but from an attacking midfield perspective, how much does it change things when he's out there with his movement?
Tactically, doesn't change much, but depends on how he feels in that day. Like Christian can score a hat-trick, Kucho can score a hat-trick, and depends how they feel themselves in their respective day.
Just a quick turnaround this week. This is the first time you guys have had to do that this year. I know you've done it plenty, but how does it change your weekly rhythm when you have Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday?
I think it just changes the fact what you can do in training, and the most important thing is how quick your body recovers and how ready you are for the next game. I think training obviously will vary because you're going to play. You know, we played yesterday, so we can't really train much today or tomorrow. It's just a matter of fact doing the little things right, recovering, and then just preparing tomorrow the game tactically. But apart from that, it's it's normal. You know, I think as players, we'd rather play more games than train. I think that's everyone would say the same thing. We'd rather play every Saturday, Wednesday because you train less, you play more, and when you play more, you enjoy more, and you have more chances to, if you have a bad result, to forget by making it up in the next 3 days. So yeah, as Alex said, we had not the best performances, I guess not the best results the last 2 games in the league. So we want to make up for it on Saturday against I believe a very, very good Inter Miami side. I think they are a fair bit better than what they were last year. I think it's going to be a very difficult game for us, but you know, they're coming to our home ground, and we need to stay solid.
Alex, you were saying you weren't happy with kind of the performances. Coach Nancy was talking about against Charlotte the attacking chances you guys created, and that there were plenty of opportunities he liked that you guys were getting into the box, and just Charlotte defended.
Yeah, I mean results.
No, I know what you mean. But I just, in terms of that, how do you kind of differentiate between, okay, we didn't score, but the opportunities were, we were doing the right things? Because I think as a casual fan, you just see no goals.
I mean, you can have like a bad game, conceding like 2 goals early, and after just pressing, like pushing the opposite team in their half, having a lot of chances, and it's just not your day, and yeah, I think you cannot do much in those kind of days, but having a bad performance, I mean, you just cannot do anything in that day, just like the simple plays, you just have bad simple plays, you don't have create chances, bad defending, bad attacking, like bad performance overall.
Time for one more.
Milos, already a quarter of the way in. Can you talk about how the progression of Philip Quinton is, and it looks like he's a little more comfortable playing in that center?
In terms of his progress, I think he's done really well. Like if you spoke to him in January when we first started, I don't think he would have expected that much to play. Don't get me wrong, I think everyone has to expect to play and want to play, but I think he wouldn't have expected as much. I think Phil's a good player. I think he's fairly young. I think he's got a bright future ahead. He has to still learn. As a central defender, I think the most important thing at times is experience, and that you only gain with years with playing. And I think that's something he needs to do, is just be a bit more calm and not to stress whether he plays or doesn't play at the moment, because he definitely will play. There's a lot more games to go. As you said, we're only a third or a quarter into the season. There's another 30, 40 games left. Everyone's still going to play, and I think Phil's got a bright future. Whether he shines this year or not, I don't know, but I'm sure that the club has pretty safe central defender for the next couple of years. Obviously pending whether he stays here or someone comes from abroad and takes him, but they've got him, they've got Keegan, they've got Jake Morris, so I think the club's got a few players that are of good quality for the next couple of years, I think, yeah.
Thanks everybody, appreciate it.